Hi guys, are you there? I'm trying to figure this out. Eek. Doing it from the phone. Sorry guys, I'm trying to prop my phone up. Ooh, maybe I should hang it. But yeah, so sorry about trying to figure this out earlier. Like, clearly my equipment's a little bit too old, and things were just not working out for us. It's just really frustrating because I'd been researching and doing everything for like all afternoon pretty much, and still trying to move past it. Seriously trying to move past it. Trying to also figure out where I'm gonna put you guys. Okay, so thanks for, and you can see this light from this angle. Let's put you here. I hate this way. Let's prop you up a little higher. So because you guys wanted better quality, I was trying to make it go through my camera, and I know it's possible. I totally know it's possible. We are just gonna have to kind of work on it and figure out what exactly we were doing wrong. And at least they've updated the app so I can put you guys landscape mode at least, and hopefully this sounds better. But of course it's on my phone, so I'm trying to figure out how to like prop you guys because my phone wasn't really built for this. Okay, not like the prettiest angle, but at least it's well lit. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and I am going to have questions towards the end because I know last time you guys were saying like the questions were a little bit distracting for you all. So I'm going to just go through my makeup bag Monday as usual, and then I will have questions in between things. So hold on to your questions until then, but thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. I know how valuable your time is, and you guys were waiting for like an hour for us to try and figure it out, but trust me, like it was a lot more complicated than all those YouTube tutorials made it seem, and a lot of them were outdated. So thank you so much for joining me. Makeup Bag Monday, if you guys don't know, is a weekly makeup series where I review products that are in my makeup collection or products that I've been sent or I purchased that I really want to try out for a full week to give you guys a good in-depth review. I do swatches, and typically I do demos, but I can't insert demos today. But I am wearing everything, and I will show you guys like how products look, and if you wanted swatches, I can definitely do that as well. So yeah, I wish this was up higher. Let's see, what else can I prop? I know what I can prop. I can prop the Bum Bum Cream the giveaway prize from the Bum Bum Cream. So we'll do that. Okay. Probably not the most stable thing on earth, but why does it look so weird? Okay. It's not going to be perfect. I apologize for that. But okay, so the first thing, if you guys don't know, I just got back from New York literally like super late last night, and let's see if I can flip. Am I upside down now? Okay, so I just got back from New York late last night, and I wanted to do not have a tripod. I have multiple tripods, but they unfortunately don't fit my phone. So I have a bunch of products that I brought with me from last week that is from my travels. Essentially, I tried to travel very light with minimal makeup, and every time I bring stuff, I always feel like I end up not wearing 90% of the things that I brought with me. So in an attempt to get better at traveling, because I'm going to be doing more of it, I think, then I wanted to make sure like I only brought what I needed. So I'm going to go through everything. The first thing is, a lot of you guys wanted to know, is this palette. So this was the only eyeshadow palette I brought with me, and it's the Tartist Pro palette. So it was the first time. I hadn't really played with it much, and I brought this with me because of the mirror and because I felt like it had a good combination of neutrals and colors. And I was pretty happy with it. I have to be completely honest, and I only really wore like maybe 3 or 4 shades out of this whole palette. I'm wearing it all today, and basically what you're saying, is it matching what's on screen? So basically what I did was I would wear my MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork, which has been a favorite of mine, and then I would use Classic on my brow bone, and then I would go in with one of these taupey shades or taupey browns, like Edgy, Bold, or Profesh, and I'd put that in the crease to kind of like deepen up the crease a little bit, and then I would go in to Glam if I wanted a little bit of more of a sparkle, and I would just put it on the center of my lid. And then for my eyeliner, I brought a liquid liner, but I didn't actually use it very often. So actually, I didn't use it at all. My Kat Von D one, I didn't use at all. So what I did for eyeliner instead was I used an angle brush, and I was using Vamp and Smoked, and I'd mix these 2 shades and create like a really soft wing. And then I also lined my lower lash line. So this is kind of the all-in-one palette. I really found it enjoyable. There's a matte black if you wanted to do more of a black liner. And I felt like the powders of these eyeshadows were a little bit powdery. Like you'll see there's kickback, and I'll show you guys like if I do that, like you're gonna get a lot of kickback. Not horrible. I feel like a lot of eyeshadow palettes are like that. But it is really pigmented, it's blendable, it's soft, it lasts a really long time, especially with the humidity, the cold, wearing my makeup all day. Like I wore it for really long days, and I think the quality of the shadows are pretty good. So if you're drawn to this eyeshadow palette and you wanted something that was like an all-in-one, this is a really good palette. You've got a lot of the mattes that you're gonna need to create both neutral and darker looks, and then you have 4 shimmers to kind of play with on top of that. So really happy with it. I didn't find myself missing any makeup while I was traveling, and this palette kind of was an all-in-one, and the nice mirror was really beneficial. Now that being said, I did bring my MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork. This has been my favorite go-to for every day, and what I like to do is just use my fingers and I blend it from my lash line into my crease, and then I just blend it out and I'm good to go. Or of course you can do everything I just mentioned with the other shadows. So it's a good base shadow. It's also a really nice, just like creamy eyeshadow that looks good. And what's great is it's a matte, which is really hard to find in a cream formula. I feel like a lot of the times mattes don't show up as matte, but this one definitely does. Like I'll swatch it right now, and you can blend it out, or you can deepen it up. So lots of stuff you can do with it. I really enjoyed it, and I feel like I'm just constantly reaching for this, which is a different take for what I've been doing with my makeup. So I really enjoyed that. The only powder I brought with me was from ILIA, and I really love this powder. It's perfect if you have dry skin because it's not super mattifying. It gives me just like, I'm wearing it today. I use it to set my under eyes. I use it to set my face. It's not going to stick on your dry patches as much as some of the other powders I've worked with. It's very finely milled. It's talc free. And I do like, the reason I brought this with me is because it has a little twisty portion of it. And you know, when you travel and you have a loose powder, you definitely want to be able to close those holes. So this is ILIA, and everything is safe from this brand, and I believe vegan. Now, the next product I had in my makeup bag Monday was the Koh Gen Do Moisture Foundation, and this was the only foundation I brought with me, and I've been wearing it the whole time. I've been really enjoying it. I did use it a couple times before I left just to make sure it matched and was a good foundation. What I love about this is that it's very light coverage, but it does make your face look really flawless and even. So it doesn't cover up any of my freckles necessarily, but it does diminish any redness. It helps with any of the discoloration discoloration. It's what I'm wearing today. You can obviously build it up, and then if you need a concealer, definitely bring a concealer with you. But I really enjoyed this foundation, and dare I say I liked it more than my Koh Gen Do Aqua Foundation. And this is in the shade 123. It's the same shade that I have in my Aqua Foundation. So I was told that the Aqua Foundation has a little bit more coverage, but in all honesty, I feel like they're pretty comparable. The color range isn't great, but I really love the formulation. It lasts really long on me. It looks like skin. It gives me a really beautiful radiance, and if you like a natural looking finish foundation and don't need a huge amount of coverage, then this is something that's really easy to travel with. It's easy to throw in your bag, and I just really enjoy it. So I highly recommend that one. With that, I brought my Koh Gen Do Moisture Fit Concealer. Now, this is not a bad concealer, but like the Moisture Foundation, it's a little bit too light for my bags under my eyes. So what I found worked a little bit better was the Perricone MD No Concealer, which I had used in my previous makeup bag Monday. So I brought both of these because I had a feeling this might not be enough, especially with traveling, losing 3 hours, and having really early mornings. So while I like this, if you don't have a lot of dark circles, if you just are new to makeup and want just a little bit, this would be good to use all over the face. You can use it under the eyes, you can use it on blemishes, you can use it on any of your discolorations and blend it out. It's quite a good lightweight concealer that you can work with and you can build up, but I prefer in that formula kind of the same texture. I prefer the Perricone MD No Concealer instead. So that's what I brought with me. Now, the other thing I brought was my all-time ride or die blush, and this is the Marc Jacobs Flesh and Fantasy blush. So this was the only blush I had in my makeup kit, and I really like it. So I feel like it's like a mauve-y blush, and it's a little bit pigmented but not overly pigmented where it's really hard for me to get that blendability, because you can see, like, even in this lighting, I have a lot of dryness right here, especially on my phone. It picks it up. So this is one of those blushes that I recommend if you have drier skin, if you have trouble blending your blushes, because it's a lot easier to work with. And then I had the NARS Laguna bronzer, which I am wearing all over my face. And it's just really pretty. I put it like as a 3, and I kind of used it as a blush and a bronzer. So it just warmed up my face a little bit, especially I found when it was so cold and crisp that my skin almost like lost all its color. So this was really nice to just kind of warm up my face with it, and it's been in my makeup collection for a while, so it's a good one. Laguna, I mean, there's a reason why everybody loves it. And then finally, in terms of face products, I brought the Kevyn Aucoin contour powder or sculpting powder in medium. And this is a new purchase of mine. I really love it. It's so pigmented though that I find that I get a little bit too much, like, to blend out at first. So while I like this, I was going for a very like natural look while I was traveling. So the NARS Laguna is something that I would reach for a little bit more if that's something that you're interested in. And then of course I did bring my Hourglass Trio. This is the cream face product. So this is for contouring or bronzing, blush, and then the highlight. So this is really one of my like all-time favorite products because you can use it without makeup, you can use it with makeup. By that I mean foundation, and it just warms up your face, brightens up your face, and it's really easy to blend, and it almost sets like a powder. But if you're super oily, I definitely recommend that you use a powder to set everything. So that is what I have to say about that. And then I had this Sisley Paris Phyto Eye Twist in I think it's number 6 or number 9, and it's the pearlescent one, and I used it on my lower lash line. So this is really a nice one because it's long lasting, it's waterproof, it's plant-based, really good product. And then for my highlight in terms of powder, I used my Laura Mercier Highlight 01. If I can't decide, I make sure I get this one in my makeup bag because it's just a very subtle natural highlight that I really enjoy. And then the 3 lip products I brought, which honestly I only wore like once. This is the Chanel Boy lipstick, and it's what I'm wearing today, and I did wear this a couple times, but I never really reapplied it, so I am just letting you guys know that's the one I brought. I also brought my Makeup Forever 109. This was part of my monthly favorites, but I did not really wear this one, and I brought a red lip in case we were going out, and this is the Rouge Allure ink in 154, but I did not wear it either. So I only had those 3 lip products, and the mascara I brought with me is my monthly favorites. It's the Koh Gen Do Mattifasci Long Lash Treatment Mascara, and I love this. Can somebody block 66 since I'm on my phone right now? And then, so yeah, this is really a great mascara, and I've noticed that my lashes have gotten longer and wispier and fuller, so I really like it. And I don't know if it's because it's better for my lashes or if it's because it's just it's got the like lengthening properties to it. So that was everything that I brought with me to New York, and that's kind of like my Makeup Bag Monday for last week. And then I wanted to share with you guys the products I will be testing out for this upcoming week. And I have a lot of things that I want to test out for this upcoming week. I actually came home and I had so many boxes of stuff that I really needed to, okay, thank you, Jennifer. I don't know if Hubs is downstairs, otherwise I would have him block him for you guys. I'm sorry, but on my phone I can't like go and do it. So basically, I don't have any monitors, so I'm gonna probably have to use it next time. Like, I'll ask you guys if anybody wants to be a monitor, and maybe I can make you guys a monitor. But thank you guys so much. So anyways, yeah, let's keep things a little PG here. With every Makeup Bag Monday, I know a lot of you guys already watch my videos, but if you're new, basically I'm now going to show you guys things that, thank you so much for reporting. I'm going to show you guys things that I will be testing out for the upcoming week. I've been really into like wearing very minimal foundation, and in terms of other makeup, like I'm playing with color more, especially eye makeup. I'm going more with like cooler tones because of my hair, but I really have been enjoying this like no foundation look. And not saying I'm not going to cover stuff, like I still want a little something, but this product was given to me during one of my meetups in New York, meetups with PR companies and brands. I had a little bit of time before I left to meet with some PR people in real life because I always email with them. But this is the Le Tint Moisturizing Veil from Revive, and they were telling me about this brand, and it's definitely a luxury brand. It's the more luxurious version of Laura Mercier, but I've never tried them before, and this was the first thing I kind of pulled out and used my last day in New York and then yesterday on the plane, and it is really amazing. So this is a tint oil. So all of the skincare benefits that you get from a beauty oil or facial oil, but it has a little bit of a tint, and you shake it really well, and then you open it up, and it has a little dropper. This is the shade number 2, and I'm just going to show you this, and look, my hand's got stuff on it. Let me go down a little bit more. So it has this amazing coverage, but it looks like skin. It feels so good. And this is the shade 2, sorry. This is the Revive from, yeah, this is the brand, Revive. Revive. After this video is live and it processes and goes live, I will also link the products down in the description box for you guys if you are interested, so that it's a little bit easier. So I'll go through all the products and relink it in the description box. But it feels amazing. Like it feels like your skin just had a nice drink, but it's not greasy, it's not oily, and it just has this beautiful finish. And it wears beautifully. I wore it on the plane, and my flight wasn't till 7 o'clock at night, so I had it on all morning, all afternoon, and it looked beautiful on, like, even when I got home at like 1 a.m. So really, really excited. Definitely a luxury brand, but there's a lot of skincare properties in it, and I'll do more research on the brand. I'll do more research on the ingredients in here for my update, but this is what I'm going to test out for the full week. I'm not going to wear foundation. I'm just going to try this oil tint for the full week because the coverage is really buildable, so it's really cool. Speaking of foundations, I will be doing like some first impression videos throughout the week, so I will be wearing this, but then I'm going to test out some other products, and I also want to test this thing out. So this is the Eevee blender, and this was sent to me by my friend Trina, who runs a PR firm, but she says that she is working with this brand called the Eevee blender, and if I wanted to try this out. So this is supposed to be, I think it's all rubber or silicone. It might be silicone, and it's like going along with that craze of, the silicone blenders. So this is supposed to be your all-in-one because it won't retain bacteria. It's easy to rinse off and clean. This is a prototype, so you're gonna see the seam on mine, but when they actually release it, this will be all smooth. So I like how you can like grab onto it. So when you hold it, this one actually feels really nice as I hold it, and it feels really smooth. There is a little bit of texture on the outer part, and then this is fully smooth. So I will be interested to see how the final product for sale is gonna be like, but this is so far like really kind of nice. I kind of like it, but we'll see how I feel about it after testing it out for a week. By the way, this is not a zit, it's a bug bite. I got bit in the face. And I can't cover it. So I thought it was really kind of interesting. And it's called the Eevee blender. So again, I will link it in the description box when I'm done with this video and it's processed. Next up, I'm gonna be testing out some new products from Sisley. And these are brand new. I've already been testing these out, but this is the Phyto-Blush Twist. And I have all 4 of them out. These are new. They're already sold out. I think they are so beautiful. Look at that pigmentation, and then so easy to blend. It blends into like a powder, but a moussey powder. So it's perfect for us if we have dry skin, but the longevity of this is also really, really great because of the fact that it's long lasting. So I have the shade number 3, which is that coral. I also have this, which is more of a highlight, and this is in the shade number 4. Let me just swatch that for you right there. And I have the shade number 2, which is more of a fuchsia, but again, these are very blendable, so you can build it up or you can blend it out, and the color is not going to be that scary. So I really enjoyed this. And I also have one, which is Petal. This is the one I've been wearing a lot, actually, which I was surprised because it's such a cool tone pink, and I normally don't wear a lot of cool tone pinks. So those will be what will be on my face for the next week if you watch me on Snapchat or Instagram. And then I wanted to try out some of these lip products from ILIA. So this is the ILIA, I think these are just their lipsticks, and this is pink cashmere. So you can see how fuchsia that looks, but then when you blend it out, it's very much like a sheer, comfortable color. So I have that shade, which is called ILIA. This is what I don't like though. The stickers don't match the shade. Like that looks like a blood orange. This is clearly fuchsia. So that's my only kind of complaint about the packaging. This is Arabian Nights. So this is a beautiful red. But you can see it's like a really berry look. And then I have Crimson and Clover, which is more of a like traditional red. So that is what those are the lippies I'll be testing out. And then I have 3 more things. I have this Laura Mercier Sketch and Intense Pomade and Powder Brow Duo in Brunette. And this packaging is super cute. But yeah, so this is what I'll be playing with for the next week. And then I have this new eyeshadow palette, which I will also be playing with from Laura Mercier. And this is in the shade, this is Editorial Eye Palette in Intense Clays Palette Pro. So this is new. And then finally, for next week, I'm going to start incorporating fragrances. And the reason I'm going to incorporate fragrances is because I love fragrances. I'm very sensitive to fragrances, but I feel like my fragrances get neglected a lot of the times. So the next week I'm going to be playing with this new one from Fresh, and this is Citron de Vigne. Totally said that wrong. Basically, this was given to me while I was in New York, and the reason that the Citron line was given to us was because when we were doing the champagne tasting, we were told the amazing story about one of the founders, Alina, who was given this amazing opportunity to go to France at the Monet headquarters, and she was honored as a woman in entrepreneur, and I believe it's Grand Madame, and so it's just an incredible honor to be given that award. And I had no idea of the history of Fresh or the people who have done that. So I'm going to incorporate fragrances. This one is for this week because it reminds me of my trip from last week, which was truly an amazing experience and moment. So I want to kind of keep that in my mind as the week progresses. So I'm going to wear this for the week, and I'm actually already wearing it. It smells really nice. It's very crisp and fresh, and it smells like grapes. And I just put it in my mouth. That was really, don't taste it. But it's just a really nice, crisp, fresh scent. All of Fresh's scents are very crisp and fresh. And I'm also going to go get the grapefruit one because I love the body wash and the lotion, and I feel like layering my scents. So this week I am going to be testing out a fragrance, and I think I'm going to do that a little bit more frequently in my Makeup Bag Mondays. Maybe not every week because I only have so many fragrances, and fragrances are expensive and I do need to get through them. But for this week I'm going to test something out or use it for a week and see how I feel. I also like to change things up based on my mood. So that is everything I'll be testing for the next week. I will have all the products listed and linked in the description box when this video is done, and probably later tonight or tomorrow morning I will make sure it's in there so that you guys know. And don't worry, I'm gonna stay. I will be doing Q&A after this, but I want to wrap up this video for those of you guys who have to go. So all of the information will be linked in the description box. This video was not sponsored. Thank you so much for watching. If anything, I hope my videos always help motivate and inspire you guys to look and feel your best from the outside in, because I know when I look and feel my best, I'm just a lot more capable at dealing with whatever life has to throw at you or me. It's just, like when YouTube live stream doesn't want to work, or when you just wasted 4 hours not doing anything that worked. So I will have a new monthly newsletter go out this week. I've already written it. I just need to insert photos. And I also will have, so if you're not subscribed to my monthly newsletter, make sure you do so on my blog, because only those of you guys who are subscribed will get the password to that blog post. And I already have a winner and sent out their prize for February, so I'll announce them in the newsletter. I'm also going to pick a March one, and so stay tuned. Make sure you guys respond to your emails from me, because it's not spam, it's actually an email telling you won. Yeah, so that's what's going on this week. I have a new and beauty video coming up on Sunday. Don't forget, you guys, Behind the Beauty is officially on week 2, so week 3 is coming up this week. Last Friday was Boscia. The previous week was Pravana. So if you guys like podcasts, you can download it on iTunes. You can find it on all of your podcast apps. And of course, you guys can actually watch it now on my YouTube channel. Or listen to it on the YouTube channel. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to do some Q&A. So if you wanted to go, make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are so close to 100,000, guys. So close. And I have so many products to unbox, so I think I'm going to spread it out through Insta Stories, Snapchat, and probably Facebook Live. I don't know, I have so many. And we're also going to be doing DIY lifestyle stuff on my second channel, more Serein, as things fall. Okay, what eyeshadow palette do you recommend for spring and summer season? I don't know. I just go a little bit brighter and lighter. So I tend to like things that are just a little bit more pinky, a little bit lighter, a little bit more nudie. And I would say any of the NARS ones. Oh gosh, you guys, the questions are coming in really quickly. Have you ever tried eye contour tutorial? I actually have a lot of eye makeup tutorials on my channel if you want to check them out. Skin texture, you really need to just balance out your skin and make sure it's hydrated, make sure you exfoliate. I personally prefer an enzyme exfoliant because you can use that a lot. Chemical exfoliants, I say be careful because it has a lot of acids typically, so I would limit that to once or twice a week max. And then of course you can use microdermabrasions and all those things, but those again, they can be a little bit more abrasive, so you want to use it a little infrequently. I haven't tried the Chanel mascara, at least I don't remember trying it, so I would recommend the Koh Gen Do one because it's a tubing one and because for me, I've noticed a difference in my lashes. I have had moisturizers ball up on my skin, and that's usually because there's a lot of silicone in it. So look for a moisturizer that doesn't have any silicone in it, or very little, and you can usually tell by the list of ingredients, like of first, second, third. So I would hopefully look for silicone being like one of the later ingredients. Best concealer to cover up sunspots. Honestly, Laura Mercier, their palette one. Let me see if I have it for you guys. This one's really good. The SC4 is my shade. So this is a really hard concealer and you want to like warm it up a little bit almost in your fingers or on your fingers and then build it up. Okay, so any more questions? I think I like lost a couple, so let me see if I can. I like the More Pacific enzyme cleaner or enzyme exfoliant. Hydrating primer. I really like the Laura Mercier one because it doesn't have silicone and it is hydrating. And then there's the Hangover RX, and there's also, honestly, like I haven't been using primers lately. I've just been using a beauty oil and then a moisturizer. For a very natural look, honestly, just like rub a little bit of this paint pot. This is great. Physical sunscreen that sits well under makeup. I've been using the Tatcha one. I also really like the MD Solar Science SPF 30. Brightening serums. I really like anything with vitamin C in it, and I also really like things with rosehip seed oil. So Peter Thomas Roth makes a great vitamin C serum. His products, no, not Peter Thomas Roth, Perricone MD vitamin C serum. It's a great brightening serum. Fresh makes some brightening face masks. Favorite green products, 100% Pure makes really great makeup, and I also really like the Organic Pharmacy. I like Juice Beauty, so yeah. Aw, thank you so much. Do you guys have any, yes, I've heard of the Ordinary Skincare. I've looked into it, and I understand why there's such a huge hype because they are very simple in terms of their science and why products work. They're not super clean though. There's a lot of ingredients that I don't use in their products, but I do think it's great that they're offering affordable skincare and based on science of what works. And yeah, so anti-aging plus acne prone. Honestly, it's about balancing. So balance your skin, make sure it's hydrated, make sure it's clean, and make sure you cleanse. Like, cleansing is so important. You might think your skin is clean, but it's not. So just make sure that you're removing the sunblock, removing the day's filth, the pollution, all the times you touch your face, all the times your hair touches your face. Make sure that's removed, double cleanse, use a really good balancing toner that is hydrating and soothing. Can we see your puppies? Yeah. Hold on, let me, Bubs, can you get the babies? They want to see them. I can't use the Ole Hendrickson vitamin C wipes. They actually irritate my skin. I have used Paula's Choice. I think some of her products are good and some of them aren't. I do like the way she packages her products. I think some of her research is a little outdated, but for the most part, people swear by her, and if it works for you, it works for you. Okay, Dolly. They desperately need to be groomed, but so here's your daily dose of the puppies. I know a couple of you guys requested to see them. So Dolly, say hi. My dogs are about 6 years old. Please don't lick my face. So yeah, there they are. I did do a Tester Tuesday on the Hourglass Vanish Foundation. And do you recommend for a beginner? Honestly, I don't even think you need eyeshadow in the beginning. I say go for a cream shadow and then set it with a little translucent powder. This is like the easiest thing to use. Again, like something like this. This is the MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork. But if you want a little shimmer because you might be younger, you can use Indianwood. I really like that one. And I also really like the Maybelline Color Tattoo in, I can't remember now, but it looks a lot like this one. So, yeah. And then, but if you really do want a beginner eyeshadow palette, any of the Naked palettes are great. And, you know, honestly, this Tarte palette, I'm pretty impressed with this Tarte palette right here. I'm wearing a little makeup. I'm wearing the Koh Gen Do Moisture Foundation. So I am wearing makeup. I just mentioned the affordable ones. Check out Derma-E, Favorite Milani products. Their foundation's amazing, and so is their lip products. But yeah. So do you guys have any more questions? Morphe or Makeup Geek? Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek doesn't have talc in their eyeshadows. Favorite BB creams, Boscia. Is Laneige worth buying? It depends. They're very fragranced, so if you have sensitive skin, I would actually stay away. Okay, RMS Beauty. I can't get it to work for me. I really can't get it to work for me. I have 2 products from RMS Beauty, and I can't seem to get it to work. I also went to the Birchbox store and was like tempted to buy the concealer, but I have the Master Mixer and the Living Luminizer. I'm just like, I don't get it. And the makeup artist that was doing my makeup at the Boscia shoot kept using RMS Beauty on me, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't like it. Favorite peachy nude lip product. I don't really wear peachy nudes. I don't really wear nudes. Like, they're not fully nude. Best spot treatment is anything with sulfur. Favorite lipstick from the drugstore. I would say Rimmel 107 for a bright color, and then for, I do like ColourPop lip products. And then for like an everyday lip, I love the L'Oreal Color Riche lipsticks. They're really good. I have not tried the Kat Von D foundation. I feel like it's not right for me just because I don't like such full coverage. Oh, thank you. What's the best with sulfur? So you know those things that's like, there's like sulfur on the bottom and then alcohol on top, and it's like in a little thing, and you dip the Q-tip and then you spot treat it. So just make sure the ingredients is sulfur. A lot of different brands have different sulfur things. I think Murad has a sulfur one. Malin and Getz has one. Mario Badescu has one, and you can get that one at Ulta. Yeah, Mario Badescu. So anything with sulfur. Peter Thomas Roth has a sulfur mask that I use when I'm breaking out like in areas, and I'll use it as a spot treatment too. I'm from SoCal. I live in LA. Oh yeah, Kate Somerville has a good one too. Liquid lipsticks, Jouer all the way. Those are my favorite liquid lippies. And then I really like this one, Makeup Forever 109, the Artis Liquid Matte. It's not as long lasting as Jouer, but I really like this. Hi, oh my gosh, I want to go to Singapore so bad. I always watch Taylor's snaps and Insta stories. She takes, favorite curling mascara from the drugstore. Honestly, I haven't used a lot of drugstore mascaras in a while. You know my favorite lip balm is going to be the Sugar lip balm from Fresh. I've been using it since 2005. Do you like Bite Beauty lip products? I do, but I do feel like some of their products like expire really quickly. Copper or gold? Copper. Hi, Japan! I have not tried the Bite Beauty lip pencils yet. I saw them in my Sephora. I was swatching them, and the only ones available did not draw my attention in terms of shades. So I think I'm going to have to like just wait until they're back in stock. Serums for sensitive. Favorite lash curler? Shu Uemura. This baby. I've had it for like ever. I don't know if Koh Gen Do is the best tubing mascara. I just really love this because look at my lashes. Favorite drugstore lip liner? What is it? Rimmel makes some really good ones in East End Snob. And then I also really like the one from Milani, which is called Spice. Vegan foundation, I really like Juice Beauty. You do have to learn to work with it a little bit. And then of course this one from 100% Pure. I don't know if this one's vegan. All of their products are vegetarian, but I don't know if it's vegan. You'll have to check. Some of their products are vegan and some are not. And this is like clearly, I love this product. This is the Fruit Pigment Foundation Powder in Peach Bisque from 100% Pure. Favorite eyeliner, favorite drugstore foundation. Gosh, you guys, these are so fast. Loose powder that doesn't have flashback. Laura Mercier is good. Makeup Forever is good. Oh, Bye Bye Pores from It Cosmetics. Do you ever feel like it's better if oh yeah, if I don't have to wear makeup, I do not wear makeup on a plane. Your skin just dries up. No, vegan is different from vegetarian. What shampoo do I use? I'm currently using a purple shampoo from Pravana because my hair needs it. I also use the Phyto one I talked about in my monthly favorites for dandruff. Oh yes, Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder is great. The illuminating one's good for under the eyes, but the perfect one is good for all over. I have tried Makeup Revolution, but not the I Heart Makeup. I have tried Pharmacy at Sephora. I've tried their sheet masks and their dew spray, which I like. I have not tried the Smashbox liquid lipsticks too much. I think I had one, but I haven't really fully given it a test, like a real test. Favorite sweet treat? Oh, I like French fries. Chocolate, like good Godiva chocolates are good. Have you heard about Glossier blushes? Yes, I'm so excited about that. I love the concealer. I do like mud masks. Favorite drugstore foundation. For full coverage, I like the Milani 2-in-1 Perfecting Concealer Foundation. And then the L'Oreal True Match Cushion. I like it. Bradley, I'm sorry. What was your question? So vegan is absolutely no animal byproduct whatsoever. Vegetarians can still eat cheese and dairy products, I think. Favorite MAC lipstick? I don't really have one. I haven't tried the new HD powder, just their original one. Favorite high-end foundation? The one I'm currently using a lot is my Sisley Le Tint. And I just got the 1.B Ivory because I was using linen and I feel like linen was a little too orangey, and this is the lighter shade. So I really like it. I like it a lot. Okay, thank you. I could probably be a vegetarian because you guys can still eat cheese and dairy products, but I definitely cannot do vegan. I mean, I did for a while. I didn't really, but I did. Anyways, not on. What do you mean, Charlotte Tilbury? I need more specifics. My favorite highlighter. Oh, that's a hard one. Laura Mercier, the one I showed in my travel makeup, is pretty good. I have not tried the Charlotte Tilbury mask. Lady Gaga or Cher. Ice cream and pizza. I'm getting hungry. Acne products. Don't focus so much on acne. Focus on what is wrong with your skin in terms of what's throwing it off balance. So make sure you're cleaning. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Use a really gentle but effective cleanser. Always make sure you're removing everything. Makeup, sweat, the day's filth, SPF, your moisturizers even that you wear all day. And then make sure you use a good balancing toner. Not a drying toner, not an acid toner, not an alcohol-based toner, but a really refreshing toner like something with rose water. And then you want to use a good spot treatment and clarifying mask a couple times a week. The Peter Thomas Roth sulfur mask is really good. Anything with sulfur is really good at detoxifying without hurting your skin and causing more inflammation. Acids can cause inflammations, but I also, if like I'm in a pinch, I'll use acid to get rid of that blemish. But sulfur will do the trick too. Blue light therapy, I rave about the Tria blue light trio system because it comes with 3 salicylic acid products, which if you're really dealing with breakouts, like you might need it to get rid of it. But then of course the blue light is what I rave about. I had a little blemish right here, actually right here. This is a bug bite right here, and I immediately put the sulfur treatment on after I used the blue light to zap it, and it was gone the next day. So it's really about balancing your skin. Diet does have a little bit to do with it. Are you eating enough vegetables? Are you pooping enough? Like there's a lot of stuff that we talk about in the podcast, the first 3 episodes of season 1, where it helps you with that. So Milia, okay, so don't pick at it. It's your skin. I get it right here if I use the wrong eye cream. Honestly, don't put too much, don't put too many products on it that has dimethicone, that has silicones, because it makes your skin not be able to breathe, and that also causes the milia. And also, so avoid petrochemicals, mineral oils, silicones. That's how I get rid of it. I know I missed a bunch of questions while I was answering a couple. So if you guys have any, I will stay on here for like a few more minutes. The rose one is great from Mario Badescu. You need a color correct with a red or an orangey color corrector or a pinky one. I would recommend using a purple shampoo and conditioner for any hair color that's on the cool tones. And Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow is really good. It's like a great product to buy from the brand if you're new to it. Her lipsticks are beautiful. Her lip liners are beautiful. And do not put toothpaste on your blemishes. No, don't do that. Carrie will have a better reason for why not, but I'm pretty sure it's because it's full of like baking soda and other stuff. No, don't do that. Kopari scrub versus, oh, that's a really hard one. I would say both. Depends on how much money you have. I am obsessed. I need to go see the new Tom Ford summer collection. I haven't had a chance to go look at it in stores just yet. I don't recommend moisturizers at night. I recommend using a good beauty oil and hydrating serums. Lip balm for cracked lips. I really love the Bite Agave lip mask, but that can be a little goopy. So there's a sugar lip treatment without the SPF in a white tube that I have somewhere, and you can use that at night instead. Both have good ingredients. I didn't watch the Oscars, guys. I was on a plane. I have no idea. I think Emma Roberts was the only one I really saw and liked. Oh yeah, Tatcha skincare is really good. Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees is good. It's a good affordable option. How do you do eyebrows? I just kind of go for it. Where did you go eat in New York? I'm going to share with you everything I did in New York in my vlog on my second channel. Burt's Bees lip balms, they're good. They could be cleaner, but they're good. Hubs uses them, and I'm okay with him using them. I used to use them all the time, especially when, you know, like these were a little expensive. I would have one and I'd like save it, and then I'd have Burt's Bees like in every car nook because I didn't care if they melted and stuff. So they're good. I've not been to Colorado other than, oh, the Kopari lip balm is so good, guys. Yeah, that's a really good one too. I just don't like the applicator because sometimes it like explodes. Sorry. The Kopari one, Burt's Bees is good, and then this sugar lip scrub. I also really like the Organic Pharmacy one, but that's going to be more expensive. I have not tried Buzzing lip balm, and I have not tried Jersey Cosmetics. Favorite facial treatment? Oh my gosh, anything from the Organic Pharmacy. It's just amazing. I love those treatments, and I just feel not just like my skin is refreshed, but I feel like I'm just a more balanced person. I am not vegan or vegetarian. I really love BoxyCharm. I really like this. I typically don't love all of the new shades that they come out with because I don't think it looks right on me, but I really love the Bloom one, which is the one that launches March 1st. So yeah, I went offline for a little bit. My phone just like freaked out for a second. So any more questions before I leave? Thank you guys so much for staying with me. Oh, I haven't really been wearing this unless I need full coverage, but I do really like it. I really love it. It's just not a look I go for on a daily basis. But thank you so much. I'm going to probably go and buy a new computer because I want to be able to do YouTube Live with my actual camera and sound, and I'm just so sorry it didn't work out. So, yeah, I'm still live. But thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already because I upload 4 times a week. And I hope to see you guys back here on Wednesday for a subscription box unboxing, and then Sunday for New and Beauty. Of course, Friday there is a new podcast with one of my favorite people I've ever interviewed, and his name's John from Run Pure. So make sure you guys check all that out, and I will see you on my social medias. Until next time, bye!